Hello, hello. I'm Mary Bowser with Lifetime Wellness Associates, and I'm here with my guest, Dawn Marie from Dry Bones Consulting. And we're going to talk about easy ways to have a wellness lifestyle. But first, I want to just tell you a little bit about myself and about Dawn Marie. We're both Nikan consultants, and that means that we have understood how to use natural energy. And this company, Nikan, has all these amazing products with natural energy that you can easily incorporate into your lifestyle. And I've been doing that for 20 years. And the other thing I've been doing is sharing with people, and I absolutely love that. So, and I live in Virginia, and we've been having very hot weather. But Dawn Marie, you're from way across the country.
Yes, I'm from Sacramento, California. And California right now is under a haze of smoke. We've been inundated from the smoke, I guess, coming from, the mountains, the Tahoe area. And yesterday it was just so smoky here. I couldn't believe it. I got up and it looked like it was going to rain. It was so overcast, and I could see the haze kind of floating around in the air, and I thought, well, okay, all right. But I opened my front door and I immediately was hit with smoke.
Oh my gosh. It
is really bad here, and we're on day 2 today. So I am so grateful to have my Nikan Kinko air purifier, because once I opened that door and I smelled that smoke, I could hear my purifier just kind of sucking out that bad air and giving me the fresh air so that I can stay incubated in my home for the rest of the day. It's amazing. I love these products.
Well, just to talk about that specifically, how hard was it for you to put that in your house?
It was not hard at all. I mean, I got the package and I opened it up and plugged it in, put things together, and it's been working ever since. I hear other consultants saying they have one in every room. Yeah, I could see why you would want one in every room. However, it is lightweight enough so that I can transport it to wherever I am. So that makes it user-friendly at this point.
Right. They do take care of about 330 square feet. Okay. So, that size room, it really accommodates easily. In the office, I've got the older model, but it's still working great. And it kicks up automatically when there's other things come in. So
yes.
When you say it, you heard it just suck in that smoke and take care of it.
Yes. I noticed that also, when I put on a little bit of perfume in my bedroom when I have it in there. I noticed that it like, what is that? It shifts. So I know it's working.
Yeah. I know when the dog walks by it kicks up. And I have, excuse me, I raised 2 teenagers, and they wanted to test out if it did have an automatic setting.
Yes.
And so they would purposely pass gas right next to it.
Oh my.
And it kicked on. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
So
yes. Well, you know what? The products work, and we can test it in many different ways, and it does what it's supposed to do. And that's the great thing about these products. It's that nothing that you are experiencing in discomfort that these products won't give you some relief from. I'm just amazed by that. The Kinko tape, when I use that on a sore finger of some sort, or just laying it on my back. I was in a car accident twice, rear-ended, and I would put the tape on my back, and I'm telling you, it was instant relief. I took it to my physical therapist and I said, you need to be using this tape, because this tape does some amazing things for the body. So,
yeah, I have, I did something to my wrist. You can see the tape right here on my wrist. And It just started burning and really hurting. I guess I lifted too much at the yard sale
Yes.
on
Yes.
Saturday. Anyway, I just put a little bit on there and it stayed on. I've I took it's been 2 days. I took a shower and everything and it stayed right on.
I love that. I love
That's
that.
great. I also have a power band that I'm wearing right on my wrist just as a preventive measure.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
how hard is that? I wear jewelry anyway. Might just as well add one more, right?
I also use the CM cream. First thing in the morning, my joints are a little tight. I put that on my hands, and I'm telling you, I start feeling relief right away. And it dawned on me, oh man, my fingers aren't tight anymore. I don't leave home without using this cream because I know how important it is to keeping me flexible in my hands and being able to feel at ease with everything that I need to do.
You mentioned not leaving home. I know that you're sitting on something that many of us don't leave home without.
Absolutely. And that is my Kinko car seat. I actually have two. I have one in my home office here, and then the other one is in my car, which is how I was introduced to the products about 4 years ago. I was on a road trip and we were driving to Oregon, and the consultant let me sit on this car seat all the way there. I got out of that car. I had no discomfort with my joints being stiff when I got out. I was just so excited to be where we were. She suggested that I take it in the house and sleep on it. I was like, oh my goodness, this is multifaceted equipment here that you can use wherever. But yes, I love the Kinko car seat. It's an amazing addition to what I have.
And how hard was that to put into your life?
Not hard at all. My goal is to have a wellness home with everything, and I'm chiseling away at getting the pieces that I have. But I actually have quite a few pieces. I just recently got the sleep system, and that sleep system, oh my goodness.
I've got it right here.
Yes, I sleep like a queen on that thing. Yes.
It comes in a very easy little pack, so it's easy to travel with. And then it's so soft and just the little bumps. And yes, it's got magnets. Yes, it's got a tourmaline that makes you feel good. Yeah. What else have you noticed?
I noticed that, I would have cramps sometimes in my calves. I work out about 3 times a week, and sometimes my muscles in my calves get really tight. I sleep on that mattress with the grounding pad. And with that grounding pad on top of that, I wake up with no discomfort in my body. My calves are feeling great. And I can go ahead and do my workout for the next day.
Yeah, this grounding pad is so neat. It just attaches to the ground wire in your home or in the office, and you can have it here. It provides the body with all the natural electrons from the earth and helps us balance all this stress. But also I can put it right under my computer or my phone on it. It's not magnetic. It's not electric. So it's not going to interfere in any way.
Right.
And, but what it does is just helps us stay balanced. Isn't that wonderful?
It is so wonderful. And I think more so today for folks who are working from home and they're so bombarded with being around all this technology that grounding pad is so needed to help keep them centered. I have a girlfriend who works from home and is on that computer all day long. And I've just been trying to really instill in her the benefit of having that grounding pad at her workstation so that she can begin to feel that balance and not feel so overwhelmed by the magnetic charge that she's getting by sitting there. They don't realize, all of the electrons from all this technology that we're bombarded with today, how we need to counteract that. It's draining. She's all drained by the end of the day. And, it's the simple things that we can add to just give our lives that jolt to be able to continue on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, how many people have you talked to about all these different things that are helping your life?
I've talked to a number of people, but I just feel like I always say when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And I just plant the seed, and I just believe that one day it's going to come back around. And I know when I first became a consultant, I was just calling everybody that I knew, going through my contact list and just letting them know about these amazing products. They must have thought I was losing my mind because I was just sharing so many, and the excitement was there. And they're like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? I'm like, you guys just don't know what these products are doing from me. They could see the excitement. They can see that, I was sitting up, I was feeling vibrant. I started off with this water. And I believe this water, to me, is what really I want to really press to my contacts about drinking enough water. Most of us don't drink enough water, and this water is alkaline water, 8.5 to 9.5, and I'm telling you, it does, to me, it synergizes to make everything else work in your body effectively. And it's like rinsing out your entire system to bring in that good stuff that you need.
Well, you mentioned Well, you mentioned traveling. This is so easy. It's got its own little filter right in there. So any water that you put in gets magnetized with this band and then filtered before you even put it into your mouth. So you're taking out all those chemicals and things that are in the water and things we don't know about, things we've heard about. Right. This even filters out nanoplastics that are all in our water systems.
Wow.
So it's amazing. And travel with it.
Plus, it tastes great. I never was a water drinker or enough of a water drinker, but I'm telling you, this water, it's something about the taste and the smoothness of it. It makes you want to drink it. So it has another added benefit to it, that it tastes great.
I'll tell you, I've started my day with it. There's a waterfall system that you can have on your counter in your home. And I know you've got one. I start my day with a good cupful of water. And, I found over time, I didn't need a cup of coffee to get up and get going. Right. I was just drinking that cup of water and feeling hydrated. It's wonderful.
Yes. My goal is to make sure that I at least drink, 72 ounces of water a day, which is what I need for my body weight. And I'm just telling you that having that water makes a world of difference to making everything else in your body function the way that it's supposed to function. And because we have these bottles, we don't have to worry about bottled water and being in those plastic containers. These water bottles, sports bottles, are amazing. I had a cousin who was going through some cancer treatments, and I was telling her about drinking out of this water bottle, and she fought me for the longest about this water bottle. I'm just like, you just don't know what you're doing when you drink this water for your body. So I'm hoping that I've not talked to her in a few weeks, but I'm hoping that she heard me and she's starting to drink from it.
Well, it's not only this bottle itself can be recycled after we're done using it, but just saving these bottles. The average person in a year consumes about between 14 and 1,500 bottles, plastic bottles per person. So if each person is contributing that much waste, and the recycling isn't in this country what it needs to be. I mean, we've just heard news reports on where we've been shipping to places, they're sending it back.
Yes.
So we're going to have to, as a country, deal with our consumption of things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And this is a great way to start because
yes.
you're reusing the bottle,
Mm-hmm,
and the cost is a lot better. I
mm-hmm.
mean, it's just the cost of the bottle, and then you have to change the filters every so often. But in a year, I'm only spending like $100 as
Yes,
opposed to $2,000, which I
yes,
would be spending if I were buying the bottles of water.
right,
So
right.
it's great for my pocketbook, and it's great for
Absolutely,
the environment.
absolutely. And you're
And
giving your system a refresh,
right, and great for my
rejuvenation.
body.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
win-win-win. It's
yes,
great water for my body, it's great for my expenses, and it's great for the environment. How
yes.
many and it's so easy to use.
So
It's
easy
so
to
hard.
use.
Fill
Yes,
it up and drink out of it. How
right,
difficult is that?
right, right,
Very
right.
easy. Very
Very
easy.
easy. You know what? I get so tickled whenever I listen to some of the other consultants talk about how long they've been using these products. And I'm like, if I can start right now with using these products and getting my body to feel great now, then on the back end, I don't have to worry about, all of the issues that some people can incur as we get older. I'm taking some preventative measures right now to give my body that long-term healing effect. I'm so excited about being introduced to this product.
It's pretty amazing when you realize that this is using technology that's been around us, but we got civilized and removed from it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
We're
mm-hmm.
talking about magnets.
Right, right.
It's just a magnet. It's amazing. Speaking about magnets, another product that's real easy to use. These are insoles.
Mm-hmm.
How hard is it just to stick it right in your shoe?
Right.
Have you had experiences with the insoles? This is the small.
Absolutely. I put them in my gym tennis shoes that when I work out. And by the time I'm done, I don't have any issues with my feet. My feet are they're like in a cocoon and they're protected by this magnetic technology. And I love that because I want to have a pair in every pair of my shoes because they feel that great. I had a pair of sandals that I wore and I thought, I wonder if I could slip them in my sandals. And I did. And I'm telling you, I so enjoyed the way my feet felt being in on top of that insole and plus having that air circulating from being in the sandals. So another product that is a must-have for people who stand on their feet.
Absolutely. And you mentioned exercising. There's special little holes in here to let the air flow through. But also the composition of the insole itself helps your foot not to be so hot.
Yes.
And how many of us have sweaty and kind of smelly feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I know I did. And it's just, this just keeps your feet nice and cool and, takes all that away. And happy feet make happy people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Plus, I have that issue with my lower back. And since wearing those insoles, I'm telling you, I have relief like no other from having those insoles, keeping me mobilized throughout the course of the day while I'm exercising. So it's again, another win-win for the product line.
I had my insoles in, and speaking of other issues, I had them in my shoes and I went to reach over a table at a yard sale and get something that was way in the back. And all of a sudden my back just wouldn't move. I couldn't get up. I couldn't bend. I couldn't move. So I quick reached down. I pulled this out of my shoe, stuck it right in my back, in my pants, and was able to stand up.
Yes.
And I got through the rest of the yard sale with these in my pants. But then a friend said, "Oh, they have a special one just for putting on the body." So I thought, "Oh, okay, this is super."
Yeah.
So I guess I wear this every day. It's one of those things that I fell on the ice and I had my small baby in my arms, and in my mind it was like, don't drop the baby, don't drop
Right.
the baby.
Right.
But my back took the hit. And
Yes.
now that's where that lovely stiffness has come in every single day. So just putting this in makes all the difference.
All the difference. I sleep with mine in the bed at night because
Oh, wow.
when I lay down, sometimes, from the day my tummy is just kind of settling in, and I will lay this on my stomach, and oh my gosh, within 20 minutes I'm out. And I wake up with no discomfort in my body. And I love it because I can put it anywhere. And like you said, during the day, you can keep it on your body. And, there's just so much that I can say about being introduced to these products that has made a world of difference in my life. People see me coming and they go, here comes that Nikan lady, because they know that I'm going to talk about these Nikan products.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing this for a number of years, and now people come, do you have anything that would help this?
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you what I'm wearing around my neck, this power band.
Mm-hmm.
This last year, all of the issues that we were having at home, and how many hours did we all spend in this little box, virtually?
Yes.
And all those hours, I did not have any discomfort.
Yeah.
I didn't have that stiffness. This just really, it's really pretty amazing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
The side effects. We listen to the television and the commercials and all those things, and they tell about the side effects, like, oh, you have that,
right.
And they're going to tell you all these things you can get that's bad. Well, I have yet to have a bad side effect.
See, me neither.
This has been 20 years.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing, because you want to be able to be proactive, to be able to healing yourself. I'm not on any medication, and so I want to make sure that I use all of the products that this company has to offer to help my body naturally, without having to take anything internally other than some supplements in the nutritional line. That's a whole nother gamut of amazing products for you. But externally, there's just so many products that you can use that are not going to cause you any side effects, that's going to give you some instant gratification for the long term. And I love it. Yes.
That's right. Now, you've got something in your hands. Tell me about that.
This is the Mag Creator, I believe it's what it's called. And I got this thing because I was having some lower back issues. I mentioned earlier that I was in 2 rear-end accidents and going to physical therapy. And when I saw what this thing can do, rubbing it on my neck, oh my gosh, I could just lay it there and I feel the energy running through my body with it just laying there. So if I can rub it, I rub it on my neck, I rub it on my shoulders, on my lower back, on my thighs, on my calves, wherever I'm feeling a little stiff, I take this thing, put it on the wall, lean up against it and roll my body on it. And I'm telling you, I am good to go after a few minutes. So folks, you need to have one of these in your home to help you to relieve that tightness in your body.
Absolutely. And you can also take that and give somebody else the feeling of what it's like to sleep all night on that sleep system.
Yeah.
Just by, and we call that a rollout.
Okay.
So it's just rolling it down their backs. And that is just a wonderful feeling.
Yes, it is.
It's a wonderul gift for people.
Yes, it is.
Now, I can tell you that we do have that in a compact size. The little Mag Duo that we have is a small version. This is a lot easier to put in my purse.
Yes.
or pack to carry with me every day. But real easy just to do all of those same kinds of places. It's easy to carry, have it work. you just don't want to have it really close to things that are sensitive to a magnet.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it just relieves that stiffness, the stress there, and really helps you get through the day.
Right. When you can't get to the physical therapist or whatever form of modality that you use to help your body, these things are the next best thing because they're right at your disposal and you can use them anytime, anywhere, as much as you want to get that gratification and relief in your body.
Absolutely. Well, Dawn Marie, it's been certainly a pleasure to talk with you this morning, this afternoon, wherever we are. I forget your time is morning, and we've gone over into the afternoon here on the East Coast.
Yes.
But we certainly we are concerned in sending all of our positive thoughts. I know it's difficult. The people facing those fires and people living in that smoke. And we certainly want to send our concern and let people know that we are thinking of them.
Absolutely.
As they're going through that.
This Kinko air purifier system is what you need in your home, folks, because with this smoke in sunny California, which is now overcast California, it's the next best thing to making sure you're getting that fresh, clean air in your system. I know I went out yesterday and my eyes were burning from it. So I know that it's not good for you to be breathing that. And we know in this pandemic that we're in, we don't want to be taking in anything extra that's going to cause our bodies some discomfort. So I really recommend looking into getting that Kinko air purifier for starters.
It does. It has a HEPA filter. And it's also patented to generate negative ions without producing ozone.
Right.
It has multiple stage filtration, and it captures 99.97% of the 0.3 micron particles in the air. So it's really doing its job. It's not toxic to your environment. It's Energy Star qualified. And it's 35% more efficient than most standard models, but it'll take out dust mites, chemical vapors, cleaning agents, from the furniture, odors from cooking oils, any kind of airborne contaminant,
right?
Pet dander, pollen, mildew, mold, water, gas.
Wow.
And then any kind of air conditioning always produces some kind of unnatural air. And so this just helps balance that air and make it so that it's really good for humans and pets. And we know that if you don't have a filter, you are the filter. And so you want your lungs to be doing all of that and be compromised in the process right in the middle of this pandemic.
Right.
So we want our bodies to be the absolutely most healthy and balanced as we possibly can. And it's not hard to do. Get the filter. As you said, you took it out of the box and you put it in the room.
How simple is that? How simple. And it's so lightweight. You can move it from room to room.
Yep. And you plug it in. It's ready to go when you get it out of the box. So, well, I can tell you, Dawn Marie, it's been such a pleasure talking with you today, and we certainly wish you the best.
Thank you.
And we'll be talking to you soon.
Absolutely.
Take care, everybody.
Beacon Highway.
Thank you, and thank you all for listening. It's been a pleasure. If you have any questions, you can contact me at lifetimewellnessassociates.com, or you can contact Dawn Marie at Dry Bones Consulting. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mary.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.